Hey, everybody! Welcome to our first ever History of Westeros Twitch stream. Well, technically we did a test stream, but first ever public one that was planned. So this will be fun. I think we might have maybe a few hiccups as we get used to this new system, but it's pretty straightforward from what we can tell so far. It's built for this after all. That's what Twitch is designed for, is for game streaming. And so far, it's been pretty smooth as far as adjusting to it, but obviously we haven't actually completed one on here yet. I did pick up from where we left off last time and completed a few tasks that I had been given by some of y'all viewers. I renamed the Sunstone among the Sepstones here as Shepstone. And we have, instead of Banefort, we have Durin's Banefort. And of course, we have the well-named Hamahal and Kingdom of Hamahal and all the appropriate subtitles. So that's fun. And want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. Let me know if the volume is fine and if there's any other issues. Certainly we'll be monitoring for that. For people who are new to Twitch, after we get established on here, which will take a month, maybe two, we'll be able to unlock a lot of features, such as different graphical features and chat things, and different like financial features and streaming features. But for most part, we have everything we need already. But as far as more audience participation stuff, we'll need to unlock that. But we'll get there. It shouldn't take too long. And we did decide to create a second channel on YouTube, which we'll be storing all these on. Hopefully that's going to work out. The problem is these things are really big. The videos are so large. We have to download them and then re-upload them. And that may occasionally cause some issues, but that is currently the plan. We'll see how it goes. So thanks again for joining us, everybody. We'll do a little bit of recapping here while we wait for other people to join in and get themselves situated. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. As usual, we want to try to make these streams about sitting back and enjoying the end of the week. And everybody, pour yourself whatever you're drinking or smoking. And I got my purple Valyrian Steel coffee here again. And happy Friday. That's right, we have pretty good wick over here in the Iron Islands. That one we got to rename during the stream. Of course, the way that works is if it's in your kingdom, you can change the name of it. But of course, Banefort is not in my kingdom, and neither is Sunstone, aka Shepstone now. Something else that was requested is a list, rather a breakdown of what mods and DLC we're using. I'm going to put these in the video description when I can, once we figure out where the best place to put all that is. But it'll certainly be up on the YouTube version when we get to that. But for now, I'll also list them. As far as the face packs, that's probably the simplest thing, although they're really useful for getting a variety of facial features and styles like that, especially some of the non-white ethnicities, which aren't as big a part of the main game. African, Mediterranean, Russian, South Indian, all those customization packs. Also, we have the Mongol face pack and the regular customization pack. As far as the high content DLCs, we're using Legacy of Rome, Rajas of India, the Ruler Designer, Sons of Abraham, the Old Gods. Hey, that sounds like it fits right in, doesn't it? Of course, the Republic, Sword of Islam, and Way of Life. And if you ask me which things do what, I cannot recall. These things have been coming out for years and years. This game has been around for longer than History of Westeros, that's for sure. So it's all kind of lost in the shuffle for me, but if you wait around, a lot of times these will all be on sale for a bundle price. And I don't think they're too bad to buy them all at once. So that's we're basically using most of them. There's been some new ones that have come out in the last few years that we're not using. So they're not necessary, as you can see. Some of them are just better. Like you couldn't do the raiding and reaving stuff like we did without the Old Gods DLC, I'm pretty sure, for example. And I think the touring of the free cities, that might not be possible without Way of Life, but I'm not sure about that one. And obviously, without some of those face packs, you wouldn't have some of the variety for For example, I'm pretty sure they use the Mongol packs for... they might use that for the Dothraki.
Yeah.
They do? Okay, Shay is backing me up on that one, so that's probably true. And I believe they use the African packs for the Summer Islanders. So it's good. Those are really good, worthy additions to the game. And we're using version 2.7.1, which you don't have to do. You just have to use whichever... You just don't want your game to be updated. If you have the mod installed, you get everything situated, and get this game running, you don't want the game to auto-update. Because if it updates, then the mod doesn't function anymore. As far as which mods we're using, I've listed the face packs, the customization packs, and the high content mods. But we also have the actual third-party mods that make the Game of Thrones stuff possible. And in that case, there's only 4. There's the base A Game of Thrones mod. There's the AGOT Congenital Overhaul. There's a GOT More Bookmarks. More Bookmarks is simply a way to have more options on your timeline for when you start the game. So that only comes into play when you're starting the game. And then we have new immersive events. And that's the other possibility for where... say the touring of the Free Cities came from. I'm not sure about that, but we're using it. So if you guys want to kind of duplicate this experience, then that is what you want to do. So once again, I'll be listing those in the video description once those goes up. Hey everybody in the chat room, saying hello to Murado and Steven Stark and The Woke and Minch Forever and Abram Stark, who was the first chatter, and JT and Miss Animal. Oh, I see you came over from Kyle's channel. Thanks for that. Good question. Someone asked, why does Witch Isle never appear on a Song of Ice and Fire map? So I think it is on here. Isn't this Witch Isle here? And is this down here? Would it be this one? Yeah, here's Witch Isle. I guess because it's so tiny, it gets forgotten, but I believe... Yeah. I think it became a little more known after the World of Ice and Fire when those stories about it came out, because I think it was pretty much unmentioned before that, if I recall correctly. Okay, well... let's get into the game. I think that's all the announcements I wanted to make. Yeah, since we can't take super chats and we can't take the Twitch's monetary features advantage of yet, if anyone wants to send a donation, you can do the paypal.me Westeros History email address, and we'll rename things for you, or if you just want to send it for the heck of it. But don't worry about that too much. We're as we adjust to this, we'll get all that straightened out, but just thought I'd throw that out there since people have asked in the past. So you can do that. I can rename anything in the Kingdom of the Iron Rivers right now. Okay, so let's see. We are 36 years old. We are King Aeron the Holy of the Iron Rivers, which is another renaming, which is a very good suggestion. I really like the new name we have for our kingdom. Fits very well. And we have a bit of a succession issue that we're worried about, if you guys recall. Yeah. Oh, hi, Suzanne. Yeah, Pretty Good Wick is definitely the funniest of the names, as chatters are commiserating over. Now, the deal with our succession, to recap, is our several different titles that we have each have varying succession laws. We have the Kingdom of the Trident, which is following the standard familiar primogeniture rules that you're used to from Game of Thrones. Everywhere but Dorne in Westeros has this firstborn male, or the firstborn male's kids inherit, with men inheriting before women generally. Dorne is the exception. But in this case, we're not under that exception. So we have the Kingdom of the Trident would pass down on those under those rules, and that would also be true for all of our basic landed titles, like the main part of Harrenhal, for example. So as you can see here, I'll go to our laws tab, or rather to our main tab here, and it shows if we hover over Kingdom of the Iron Rivers, it shows where the line of succession is. Currently, our cousin Harlan Hoare is first in line, and that is because we have elective succession, like the King's Moot, and currently he has the most votes. It's one of those ongoing things. It doesn't happen upon the death of the king. It's just an ongoing thing where people's votes are known. It's done a little differently than you would in the books. So he currently has the most votes, which is 3. That's not exactly a ton, but there aren't that many voters either. Our second son, who is the one we want to inherit, he has 1 vote. That's Hillard, and that's our vote. Now, as far as all of our other titles, all of our other titles are going to pass to Prince Hodor, who is heir to all these things. Kingdom of the Trident, High Lordship of Hamahal, High Lordship of the Neck, Lordship of Hamahal, Lordship of Silvery. All these titles will pass to him unless something happens to him first. He's also married now, matrilineally. And that means his titles will pass down through the other way. So we want to make sure he's out of the picture before he inherits, and we got to make sure we don't die before that as well. So yeah, we're gonna probably have to have Hodor kidnapped and brought to us, which isn't gonna be great for our reputation, but it's better than losing, more than half of our kingdoms here. So let us unpause and proceed. Once we get one more large chug, another opening chug of beverage here. Everybody again, toast to Fridays, hanging out with the fandom, and to the fictional house horror family here. Okay, cheers. Let's go. I'm going to reduce the speed to 2 out of 5 here until we get a little more, until we're into it here. We're not at war with anybody. We have some weak claims we can push to expand our domains, but we're not going to do that just yet. Oh, looks like Halasan and Onko, son of Ego, getting married. We really agreed to that? What was I doing with that? I must have had a good reason. Okay, then. Okay, so we have been at peace too long, which means it is definitely time to organize another reaving. Look at that. She's Kalaki Halasan of the Iron Rivers. Yeah. How about that? What an adventure she's on. Are we going to have half Dothraki grandsons and granddaughters? I think we will. Alrighty. Make sure everything's situated. Yeah, okay, we gotta definitely go raiding here. We gotta go get some. It's also, of course, helps us expand our economy, which we got a pretty good amount of money. We had more left over than we had last time. And wait, why did she come back? Oh, she's yeah. Is he here? Is Onko here too? He's here with us, is he? Lordship of Orkmont. Yeah, he is here. That's hilarious. Cool, the Dothraki. We're merging with the Dothraki somehow. The Kingdom of the Iron River is very progressive, everybody. Somehow, some way. Yeah, look at the north up there. It's very divided. The Iron River is in a state of war. What? This is kind of a strange message to be receiving. I think this is a slightly buggy message. Oh, who's it? Wow. Well, I'm glad we didn't go reaving. Well, war is coming to us. The Lannisters are coming for us. How about that? All right then. What are they coming at us for? Claim on Stoney Sept. They want Stoney Sept. Well, we're going to have to fight it. All right, folks, we have action coming here. And we're going to be fighting the West. Let us call the banners. Call the banners big time. Yeah, look at all those lovely soldiers. We need them all except for this silly man way over here, who's always just such a hassle to move. The Lonely Light Men. All right, we need ships to pick up these characters here who are out at sea. And all of the men will then be combined into larger armies. Mostly, since they want Stoney Sept primarily, I think we'll go ahead and march a lot of men to Stoney Sept. Let's start with just about everybody now. Well, not everybody. We can't have that many men in one territory at once. So we'll be a little more cautious than that. Don't jam everyone into one place. But we also need to establish ourselves with the ability to attack, because it is true about the best offense or best defense being a good offense. We are going to be aggressive and sneaky. And I think what I mean by sneaky is we're going to use our ships to attack them where their armies are not. My experience in this game with the ships and the Ironborn is, as long as the Ironborn aren't massively outnumbered, which can happen, as long as they aren't massively outnumbered, the ability to be where the opponent's armies are not is really huge and is a really big factor. As long as they can't just like come right to your capital and crush you, you're going to have that edge and you can exploit it. Okay, so far I only see, well, okay, so part of the West is in fog of war right now. Most of it. Only what we can see on the coasts and that's right next to our territories can we see. So there's probably more armies that we can't see. But right now we can see a good, a little over 10,000 guys, which is not that much. So we definitely assume they have more than that. We have enough money that we want to hire some mercenaries probably as well. I'm going to do that now. Nothing like winning a war quickly, too. In case we don't need these mercenaries, well then, we'll just win the war easily. The Brave Companions, really. They exist back this time, huh? They're already under contract. Yeah, we've got a lot of money. So, what I want is more cavalry. Yeah, the Hedge Knights. This is good. We want more of these guys. These really help, and they're pretty cheap. Large groups of cavalry are helpful. We'll start off with that and supplement it with some sellsword infantry here. And that's almost 2,000 extra men that we're going to get right off the bat. And let's see, who's not on the march yet? The beginning of a war is slightly tedious. You got to get all your troops moving, all your guys together. The troops come from various places. You see how some of that could be a bit of a hassle in terms of the real world. Imagine how that is to... Imagine how these things actually playing out. You got a bunch of guys riding out to a bunch of different villages, telling them to get their stuff together and get on the march. Okay, once these guys get on these ships, we can move them over. Okay, so we moved up. We got a little bit more legal authority. That's what that meant. Something we launched last game. And yeah, we'll tell them we ride north of Dawn, but we're not gonna. Sorry, Night's Watch. We are actually in our own war, and that is going to take up our time. We're going to send men through this mountain. See, this border here is mountains. If we send some men up through the top here, it will draw them up here to defend it. And this is, from experience, I know this is a tough area to navigate. It takes a while to walk around these areas. So if we can get an army to commit to up here, we can then jump on our ships and sail south, leaving them having to march back out of this difficult area. It'll take them a while. Meanwhile, we'll drop our soldiers off in a position that's really threatening or otherwise gives us a big edge. Yeah. We're going to also have to redistribute some of our commanders, but that doesn't need to happen just yet. We're not actually facing battle just yet. Okay, this ship needs to move over one territory to pick up those other men. And actually, it's a lot faster if these men get on this ship rather than walking across. What do we have here? Still don't see any large Lannister armies in sight. So we're going to continue with what we're doing. and allow everyone to continue to marshal and get together. There's a big Lannister army. 8,500 men, but it's heading into his own territory. He's heading directly south, so he's not a threat yet. But we have 10,000 men right here under the command of Bradamar and some other guys. Elon and Joseran, who, that is kind of unnecessary. That's overkill, but we'll use it while we can. And I think we'll make a threatening move here. We'll go ahead and attack the Pendrick Hills. And in the meantime, we have to move the rest of these men and these men. We got more commands to issue. The soldiers are coming together very nicely. It's a little slow for them, but they're getting there. Just to make sure we're not outnumbered, but to make sure, always have to make sure your morale is good. You have to make sure you're not attacking into bad terrain. This helps us. Going to change the map view temporarily to get an idea of what we're looking at here. Mostly, you just keep an eye on that by hovering over, and it will show you what the difference is in terms of attack and penalty for attacking across. See, as it says here, if combat takes place here, the defender will get a defensive bonus because hills. This is terrain hills. So that's why I want to go there, especially when there's no one there. We go ahead and take their spot when they're not in it, and then they have a hard time taking it back because it's a defensive position. Meanwhile, this looks like it's about to be a battle. This guy's marching into Stoney Sept to take, this is the contested territory, of course. 8,500 men, they're going to be there on the 19th of June, so that's still a few days. Meanwhile, these 600 men are moving in. These men are moving in, and this order should be rescinded. It should maybe be meant to go here, or we can trap them. Actually, we can't trap them. They could just go south. So we might even want to threaten to make a move directly to Stoney Sept. Yeah, we should just do that. Get our numbers edge like we wanted in the first place. Have this group form up here. Because you can't have the army be too large. Always remember, like, people might ask, why don't you just jam all these guys into one super army? Well, supply and logistics are a major issue. You cannot just do that without suffering penalties, so we're not going to. And this is going to be nice. We're going to hop on Durin's Bane Fort with a lot of soldiers all at once while these battles are going on over here. All right. We have certainly discouraged that army from marching. Now we're going to catch him. We're going to catch him here, catch him napping. Excellent. He's moving to Pendrick Hills. We're going to do a little pincer move here where we're trapping this army for sure. That's very nice of us. How nice of us to trap their army. And at the same time, we're going to be... Wait, what is it? Oh, yeah, that's the wall. Okay. All right, so there's another army coming. 4,900 plus 8,500. They're coming in. This will be a monster battle. And June 21st, June 22nd. Well, we can also send this whole army to join in as well. July 4th, they'll be a little bit late to the battle, but they'll get there. And these guys might make it there as well. We'll just have them all march down in here. We'll have ourselves a monster battle. This needs to join together. And they're going to block off the exit here this way. So these Lannister soldiers will have limited paths to flee. And in the meantime, we'll also be besieging that spot. And it'll give us more visibility on these territories that are currently under fog of war. We want to see if there's any other surprises coming up behind us in terms of other armies. And in the meantime, it's time to unleash this army on Durin's Bane Fort along with this army. And I made the mistake of having this guy march to there when they may as well march straight to there. And that's no biggie. I'll just change that. Now we're unpaused and flowing again. Okay, battle is joined. Here we have a small, we have a man disadvantage, but we have reinforcements on the way. And we also have the defensive edge. Yeah, we have a significant defensive edge. And if these guys hold out long enough, looks like they might not. Damn. Ow. What is this? Your vassal, Master Uller, was long thought dead. His ship struck down by the storm god whilst at sea. Yet here he is now striding through your hall. Yeah, okay. Cool. Good for him. He's a religious man now. Okay, so this battle went stinkily because I did the timing not as well as I hoped for. But that's okay. Most of these men will have run away. We just have to regroup them here, 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 and we'll have these guys nearby. That's too bad. Yep, lost 2,700 to 570. That's a bummer, but we still have a ton of guys. And our plans in the other portion of the campaign theater are going well. I guess some of these spots are a little harder to traverse than we had wanted. And this guy is marching south on Brent Brook, where we can also do the same. And this guy's going to arrive in Stoney Sept, and we'll be making another stand here. And the first time, though, we got to give a guardian to Princess Helena, who is showing talent in both military and administration. So, what are our options for a guardian for her? Who is good at administration and or combat? We're always in need of administrators. Ooh, Lyman, that'd be good. Getting him to like us more. Also, the Black Tide Lord, getting him to like us more would be good. Anytime you, as always, anytime you give one of your children, one of your close-blooded children to a guardian, that person will like you more, but also your child will be influenced by that person. And I think we'll go with, if we had someone that was good at both, that would be great. But we, okay, Elan, that's a pretty good one. And she is, yeah, low intrigue. Let's go here. This is not a great relation. No, she's not. A title holder, never mind. Never mind that. Never mind indeed. All right, we'll go with Lyman and make this nice and strong. Make this a very strong relationship. I see someone wants me to rename Stoney Sept to Stoney J Sept. That's a good one. All right, back to it. Hopefully these guys get there where we need them to be in time. Look at this nice army we have up here, which I need to combine into one. They are merged, and in the meantime, these ships will come to here so that they can leave, they can move to a different territory that's bordering it. They can flee there, not really flee so much as a tactical maneuver to get around their army, if it ever even comes, which it might not. So far, we haven't seen much else from them. Ah, okay. Darn it, that's exactly what I was worried about. A huge army coming from around the corner down there. Okay, well, that's going to be a bummer. We're going to have to regroup up here. This army will be slaughtered if it joins this army, because they'll have 25,000 men. So, we have to join these two together. And this one's going to get beaten up and run away. Well, that's too bad. But that's okay also. Because we are smarter than the AI. We can also hire more dudes if we need to. We probably will need to. Let's see here. Yep, I'm going to hire another squadron of mercenaries here. Send them down to help. Still have enough to do that again if we need to. Have them go to Pink Maiden. And how is this siege going up here? We're doing pretty well. Yeah, that's coming down soon. Okay. An adventurer. Often adventuring foreigners visit the courts of Hamahal. A Herculean named Erika of Semiriana. Yeah, okay. Sure, hi there. You can hang out here. Why not? All right. Well, we've managed to lose 2 battles so far. That's no fun, but we're still doing fine. Where is this army moving? Deep Den at Pink Maiden. Okay, so the Lannister army is coming here for us, and we have a big army, and they have a big army. 12,000 on the 6th and on the 5th. Oh, that one's going to Stoney Sept. They're splitting, which is good for us because we have a larger army than them in this spot. Well, let's make sure we have excellent commanders here. Make sure we have our best choices, yeah? Dennis, captain of the Hedge Knights, would seem to be a better commander for the center here. Our sellsword commander. Honor be damned. We're letting a sellsword run this thing. Oops, I did it again. Clicked on the wrong button twice in a row. Sorry, folks. Burn here. We want, let's say, Alone is commanding the right. Let's have Horace on the left. So we got a 19, a 21, and a 19. Very good. And we are going to... Oh, shoot. We need a few... We need, like, a couple more ships up here to make sure we have enough. Yes. I swear we need, like, one more, like, literally, like, 2 more ships to have enough to carry these guys. Where is another ship? Who's got ships? Who's got ships for us? There we go. Never mind you. Send these 23 here. All right, and we're good to unpause again. What's going to happen here? Maybe some new decisions will be made. What will the computer do? Okay, so this guy's still fleeing. This army is splitting to deep down in Stoney Sept. Yeah, well, let's let them do that. Meanwhile, this 4,700 group is almost ready to reform. We'll send these guys to meet them. Meanwhile, the 16,000 will go face the 13,000. Here they go, with our really excellent leadership. Oh, and we've successfully taken the first spot in Banefort here. And, oh, the second spot is really lightly garrisoned, so we're just going to storm it. Another win. The twists and turns of Quado Cox's tongue and the white lies he uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lad be able to lie so well? Excuse me. You know, I'm not averse to Quado being dishonest. We'll role play this, but we're honest, so we don't like it. We'll go that. Your tongue will cause you problems. There he goes. Now he's the honest kid. Okay. I hope everybody's having fun out there in the chat room, having a drink or a smoke or whatever you're doing. Hanging out with all of us in the chat and hanging out with your fandom friends. Oh yeah, let's smash them. Look at that. That's going to be a big smashing win. Boom. An easy win. It looks like we're taking very few casualties. They're on the run. Most of that army is gone. What kind of win do we get here? Yeah. 2 people. Oh, first of all, 2 people eloped. What? Our kinswoman got eloped with Wyman Brownmeyer. Wow, he is really talented. Lose 10 prestige. That's my cousin. I'm going to let her go. I don't care about 10 prestige just to avoid that little hassle there. That's a nice win. We killed 4,700. Whoa, look at that. Prince Stephen, you got a nickname. Prince Stephen, the Shield of Stoney Sept. You earned it by this battle. How cool is that? Very neat. The Shield of Stoney Sept. Here it is, the message. The Stephen Hoare is now known as the Shield of Stoney Sept. That's cool. Yeah, Minch Forever says, fighting Lannisters is no fun. Their hilly terrain is nasty attrition, and there's no useful rivers. Yes, that is true. And that is why that's kind of why I tried to grab their spot and make them come to us. I was thinking the same thing, but unfortunately, timing on that play didn't work out the way I wanted. However, as you can see, we erased all their gains. We're now winning the war. 5% war score, whereas it was as low as -18. So we're going to follow this up. We're going to chase them. We're going to chase this army to wherever it's going. This army's going to combine and head over to Pendrick Hills like we originally planned. Give us some eyes through that pass. And is there another option here? I guess we're finished with the siege up here. We can hop on the ships once the ships are combined into one unit. And then we can maybe even go, we can either go for Fair Isle or we might even go for Lannisport itself. So let's see what we see in terms of enemy armies. We know there was that other large army in the back there somewhere, that 13, should be 12 or 13,000. But we have 21. We have 22,000 right here, so that outnumbers them, even if they combine it with that army that fled. Daenerys Drace now rides Sparkle, the dragon Sparkle. Fearsome, the fearsome dragon Sparkle. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to run too deep into their territory, given we know there's other armies potentially lurking around. So we're going to go ahead and take back side-by-side territories here. Pendrick Hills and Brent Brook. That way our two armies are next to each other. And we get visibility on all of their territories as far as what's nearby while we assault the coasts with our ships. Yeah, let's go for Fair Isle. I don't think we have enough men to take Lannisport. Yeah, we are not worried about what the Starks think right now, to be honest. Come for us if you want. We've seen how the North is a mess, and you're just a little kid. I'm not worried about what some boy king's whining about. Even if his cause is just. Even if his complaint is justified, we are ignoring it. Okay. Oh, that's not good. This territory cannot support all of our men. So we need to break off a few thousand of them. That's fine. We can do that. We need to separate not quite that many. How about we need to get it to under 12,000. 12 was it 12,500? 12,250. Okay. There we go. Take these guys and they can join this siege. We'll just do a little rearranging of our soldiers here. Of course, I should have been more aware of that. Watch out for attrition always in your games. See that skull? That means there's not enough food in the territory. Now, what does Fair Isle look like in terms of defenses? Not too bad. We should be able to take that without a lot of difficulty. There we go. Solve the supply issue there. These guys will combine into one army. A little more balanced that way, too. Starting a war. Well, hey, we didn't start another war. We just gave them just cause to start a war. I don't think they're going to. We're playing a little walking a razor's edge here. Because look at the disarray the Starks are. The Starks, Sea Dragon Point is the capital of the Starks right now. They don't even have Winterfell. There's an invasion of the wildlings. We picked the right time to ignore them. Plus that boy king. What's that boy king gonna do to us? I will be a devious Ironborn. Okay, so Fair Isle is gonna fall fairly soon here. Look at these tiny little armies walking around. How did we get into attrition again? Oh, jeez. Oh, because we recruited a few men. Oh, because we have sellsword companies in there, and sellsword companies are constantly refilling their numbers, so we're just attriting and then losing them again. So I need to send off another like couple hundred men to curb that from happening. Here's another 1,200 men to go up here. What? So I'm annoyed by this guy? I don't care. Go away, annoying guy. Siege of Faircastle, complete. Okay, our war score is 9%. We made a little more money. And we're either going to take the next target here or move on. Oh, yeah, it's light enough. We'll storm it. Took it. And another one even cheaper. 192 men. Took it. Easily again. These aren't helping a whole lot because they're small targets. But they get us a little money. They're paying for the war. Oh, hey, get the heck off of there, you. Look at this pesky guy. We'll have to send someone over there in just a second. Who's going to take that? Send an army over there. Yeah, send all these sellswords. That's what they're good for. Send all the cavalry. Cavalry are bad for sieges anyway. There we go. A few more. More men! 3,500. More. A little more. We need enough for the siege still. 4,100. Okay, that should be enough. As long as the siege continues. It does. Yeah, that's plenty to beat back that little annoying army. And we're continuing. And we got another castle to storm here. 1,000 men, we won't storm that. Who is this? The Reach needs our help. Okay, sure. We shall aid you. We'll say we will. I don't know if we actually will. Oh, is that all that's got? These are our enemies. Look at these little tiny armies. If that's all we have to deal with, and we can get a little help, we can get a little friendliness from the Reach at a time when the Lannisters are a foe. Well, I can get behind that for sure. I can definitely get behind that. Now we just tried to cut this guy off from Payne Hall. He's going to Payne Hall. We're going here to... What is this territory? River Spring. Not exactly a famous name in the Song of Ice and Fire fandom. He's trying to leave Payne Hall here. Let's see if we can catch him. He is going to get away, it looks like. I know, we're going to catch him. Excellent. He couldn't get away. Oh, no! Ha! We've been caught unawares. That's too bad. Where did that army come from? Jeez. Well, I'm a little disappointed that our sea bonus wasn't large. We're going to lose this battle despite them crossing over. Well, that's too bad. Oh, also, is this just... do we really have no one commanding this force here? It's a leaderless army. Oh, well. Well, they're going to flee to the ships. And that won't be so bad. We're going to win this battle for sure. Easily. Wow. Oh, no, that's the one we just lost. Okay. This is the one we just won. Okay. And we're about to win this one and this one as well. So that's okay. Oh, they fled over the mainland. That's not good. Well, it actually might be okay if they don't get picked off by another army. Express my consternation at the fact Stephen Hart enjoys command of your armies, when someone of higher status should clearly be more appropriate. What? Lord Lauren? This guy? This 19-year-old from Lonely Light says he's higher status than my cousin? Well, I can smooth this over. Cool. We shall smooth it over. Not have a problem. Okay. What's happening here? All right, this guy did his thing, but we don't want this to get separated, so he's going to move up here. We don't want an army of that size to be separated from the rest. Oh, and the Reach even sent an army up here to help us, maybe. Well, that's nice. Yes. Lots of battling going on here, folks. So much war. War and woe. Whoa. Siege of Brentbrook completed. War score back to 14%. We're proceeding to the next target in this territory. I do believe we will storm it rather than besiege it because it's an easy one. And that territory is fully taken now. Now we have too many men here, but that's okay. We will move some of them. We have a nice spread out kind of a screen here where we're just taking all these territories. Sebastian Stackspear, you can marry who you want. We're at war. We don't have time for marriages right now of lesser lords, only if it's an alliance. Okay, more besieging, more slowly picking them off here. I don't know. I do wonder where that large army is, but we'll have to be vigilant. Just take it when it comes. Be prepared to back up our other guys. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Yay, Night's Watch. Good job, Night's Watch. They won their war. How about that? We have them pretty well blocked off over here. This is going to work over time. I wonder what they're going to do about it. Yes, it is the Gardeners, not the Tyrells. We have Gardeners, the King's I believe. Yeah, it's still the Green Hand Kings. King Leo Gardner, the Unchaste. Look at that big Lannister army coming up. That might be... Is it heading for us? I don't think so. Heading for Reading, which is this way. Okay, then. Back there. All right. Well, yeah, our enemy's enemy is our friend here, apparently. That's definitely playing out to our advantage. Rearranging our armies a bit as we proceed. And continue our... Whoa, there we go. There's a big-ass army. It's coming to Brentbrook, and it means business. Okay, then. We can... And it's going to be there how soon? 5th of January. That is... Okay. You go there. You also go here. How long will that take you? 10th of January and 2nd of January. Okay, that's fast enough. And what about this guy? 1st of January. That is quick enough. And you stay where you are. Is he still going? Is he still going? Is he still proceeding? We're going to have a big old battle if he proceeds with this. Persists. We want our best commanders in place again. Just make sure we have all the right guys. Oh, we have a siege leader guy. I didn't even realize that. I should have been using him before to help some of these sieges go faster. But that's okay. We'll do that later. In the meantime, he is an excellent commander of cavalry. We're going to make use of that for sure. And yeah, have all of our best guys involved here. And make sure we want to rearrange the units to make sure that the cavalry, as much as possible, is under horse. Oh, it looks like it already is. But not entirely, because we want the cavalry commander to have the cavalry for obvious reasons. But maybe not 100% of the cavalry. Just most of it. Nice. That cavalry can often... It's often best to have all your cavalry in one mass to use it. It's kind of a battering ram. Yes, let's do that. Okay, unpause. Let's see if this battle still continues. He may back out of it, but the computer may not realize how many men we're sending there. It's going to be pretty close. But we have the terrain advantage, and probably... Meraxes has died! Wow. Alright, have a drink for Meraxes. Meraxes lived a lot longer in this version of the game than in real canon. Meraxes died in the year 10, if I remember correctly, with a bolt to the eye. We have a new vassal in charge of Hamatown. How about that? Okay, yeah. Battle has... Oh, we're a little sick. That's too bad. Ill. We don't want to die before. All right. What day are they getting there? 5 more days, and those guys will get there, and these battles take days to play out, which is counterintuitive, but it's the way it works. And to start, we have our defensive edge and our good commanders. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're doing well even without the other guys there. Then the other guys show up, and we're winning! Yeah! Yeah, driving them away. Woohoo! A great conflict. Our men are victorious. We lost 1,600 men to almost 5,000. Another person wants to take over for Stephen. Not happening. We like Stephen. He is the man of Stoney Sept. The shield of Stoney Sept. All right, that was a great victory there. What is the war score up to? 45%. Yeah. Now we have to split our army again. This is too... No, we don't have to. Actually, do we? We'll see. That army is still very big, even though we kicked it in the butt. So we want to make sure we chase it down while its morale is low. Follow them. And Let's see if we can put an end to this war. If not, if we don't catch this army, we try to bottle it up in a place where we can catch it, and then we maneuver towards their capital. So we put them in a position where they either have to face us or we get to nab their capital. Are they coming back? They want to fight again? Okay, this guy is abdicating. All right, whatever. That's weird. You don't see that very often. He's actually going to push for it. He wants to fight again. They're going for the decisive battle. Oh, we converted Eureka of Cimmeriana to the Drowned God religion. That's unusual, but we'll take it. That's cool. Yes. Worship the Drowned God. That's how it must be. Yeah, another beatdown. Suck it, Lannisters. Looks like they're facing the Reach, too. Look at that. They just lost this territory down there. Yeah, lost 920 men to 4,000. That is a beatdown. All right. We have thrashed them thoroughly, and we are heading for Greenfield. That's where we're going. We're following them to Greenfield, where we can try to beat them down again. And if we don't beat them down again, we pick up loot and plunder and all that good stuff. And we still have another active siege going on up there. Which reminds me, I need to put that one siege commander in charge. There he is, Cleos. Boom. 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 That should speed it up a little. And we're about to catch them again. Catch them napping. Can't run from us. We're too fast. Here we go. Ah, my illness has passed. Very good. Been neglecting on my family stuff, but time moves kind of slowly when you're in these wars anyway. Okay. We march down to Greenfield here. Looks like we'll get there in the 22nd. And that's still a bad spot for us to be. Ah, siege completed up there. War score up to 68. So their army is between. We are in between there. Now, this is the maneuvering I talked about. We are now. Their capital's here, and they're here, and we're in between them and their capital. We can cut them off on their way to their capital. We also just know that this Lonmouth was taken, and then they took it back, so it probably has a really weak garrison. So we're going to advance on their capital in a way that keeps their army behind us. So that is going to be pretty cool. Looks like we can really do some damage. Meanwhile, we're going to besiege the next territory up in here. Yeah, we are constantly attriting here as we move around because some of these spots are so bad, but at the same time, a lot of the attrition is being regenerated because we have sellsword armies that constantly replenish their numbers, whereas your own armies in the field do not replenish numbers like that. But sellswords work differently. But we're also paying them a lot of money, so there is that to consider. Oh wow, we took a huge hit on men walking through there. Damn, that was painful. Yep, that was the beware attrition that we talked about. It was worse than I thought it could be, though. All right, well, I'm sure there's got to be enough food in this territory, at Lannisport, right? Yes, certainly there is. And our numbers will start to regrow again, because that's just how it goes with the sellsword armies. So, oh, and they're fighting down here. It looks like they're going to win a battle against the Reach, but it's going to cost them a lot of men again. They just can't afford to be losing that many men. King Maelor is the one fighting against the Gardeners. How long will it take to... What? A revolt? Darn it. Of all the timing. Where are they? Oh, it's not worth my time. They can handle it on their own. And we have, what kind of a timeline on this do we have? Not great, but it's good enough. It will get us there. We are playing the waiting game. waiting. Oh, are they coming? They're coming. They mean to come for us. Well, the minuscule Kraken. I forgot all about him. The guards caught him. Yes, throw him back in the dungeon, minuscule Kraken. You stay in the dungeon. Okay, so here's a concern. These guys, this army is now replenished. It's heading to Falwell. It is probably heading to Lannisport. So what we do is we move our ships into a position that we can just hop on them and get away. But we also, once this siege is over, we can run this army over there. And if it can get there in time, then we will greatly outnumber them. And that is what we'll do. So we'll see about the timing. But I'm not going to abandon the siege when it's so close. There it is. Siege of the Tooth there. Okay, so it's October 20th. 676 men. We can take this territory also. But we don't really... How long will this take? Well, let's see how long this takes. How long will it take to march to Lannisport? It'll take only 6 days to get to Oxcross. Probably not that long. Okay, well, then we're going to hang on just a sec. No, we're going to go. We can't wait. We can't afford to waste any time. Do it. This is very thin timing here. How long is it going to take to get there? November 6th. Okay, that's not that long either. Okay, so the army is going to get to Lannisport on the 15th. Is that probably... Yeah, because they have to march through Casterly Rock also. So, okay, we're going to bolt. We're going to bail. Yeah, we can get on our ships 5 days in advance. So we drew this army up here. And this guy is going to head not to fight the big army. He's going to head back to Fair Isle. And these guys will meet him there. And that is the way of it. And to make sure there's no other armies sneaking up on us anywhere. I don't think so, but you never know if you're not paying attention. We already had that happen to us once. What is the attrition level on Fair Isle? How many people? Oh, wow, 27. We can put a ton of dudes on here, so we will. And we'll take it right back. We do have too few ships now. You're right. Now that we have all these armies combined, we need more ships. That is a good point by Minch Forever. I can bring more ships over from... over here, over in the area of... These are not very many ships. More ships, guys. I need more than that. Oh, yeah, we picked up these other 10 from here that I didn't use before. That's another 19. That's 145 ships. We still need more than that. We need about 20 more. Although we might not, because we might lose them. Oh, yeah, Along the Light has a few ships for us, don't you? 3. You never have much to offer, do you? Oh, I can actually pick up his men, too. How about that? Let's do it. 128 men. Bring them on over. You get to fight in the wars after all. Okay. That's just short of enough ships. We still need more. Where is another territory that has ships? Who have I not taken ships from yet? I could send them all the way around from the backside. But I'm hoping I have some more right here, so I don't have to do that. Doesn't look like it, though. Nope, those are all blanks. Did I not pull them up from any of these spots? Who's got ships? Who's got ships? No one's got ships. They've already been used. All right. Well, we may not need them because of fighting. Well, they're not attacking anything? What's going on here? Is this still my territory? I guess they didn't take it back. That's odd. I thought they did. Okay, well then, that's cool. In that case, we shall march together towards Casterly Rock. Or back to Lannisport, rather. Because I don't have quite enough ships to carry them all. The 128 men will follow behind. Bringing up the rear. Yes. Let's do this that way. There's no way I take all this without some attrition. Send the ships around. Okay, how many men? Some of them can go to Casterly Rock. That's how we solve the attrition problem. Besiege 2 places at once that are close together. That should solve that. Greystone, hold fast. Where's that? Oh, is this one? Oh, they're back over here. Who are these bastards? Dang it. That's a really big Targaryen army over there. They're sitting on Stoney Sept, right where we want to be. All right, well, that's how they want to play. How fast will we take these spots? We got to get a little. We got to do a little math here. A little war math. They might take Stoney Sept. Well, they will take Stoney Sept, but we'll take these 2 spots. And that 2-to-1, that's better for us. I don't want that army. I want the other. I want the little tiny guy. You go up here to give him a few more dudes. And yeah. In the meantime, our ally might do some fighting as well. And if need be, we could hire some more sellswords, but we also get some back by sitting on them. Okay, so we have Lord Cleos besieging Casterly Rock, and we have Captain Dennis on Lannisport. And that is how things are sitting at the moment. That is the update. Oh, they're attacking more of our Stoney Sept spots. How mean of them. And now they're marching. They're going to try to take back some of their spots, probably. Well, that's war for you. How's everybody doing out there? What's everybody drinking tonight? What's everybody doing on Friday? Hope everybody's hyped for Fire and Blood. I so am myself. The more I think about it, the more excited I get. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be some story stuff in there, some foreshadowing for Song of Ice and Fire. Not just history, but the history is fun too. Yeah. Progress. Yeah, I hope he goes off and... What are we doing? Where did that army go? Where did that big army go? It's in our blind spot. What happened there? We lost some men there, didn't we? We had a batch of men vanish on us. That's not good. Never like when that happens. Magic Online for Kyle. That's cool. Along with mimosas. What about everybody else? I see beer from Minge Forever. Cool, cool. Can't go wrong with beer. Well, I guess you can go wrong with beer. You can go wrong with anything, really. But that's the way of things. Harwin Greyjoy, the minuscule Kraken. Nope, nope. He is still... He tried to escape. You get to sit in the dungeon, Mr. Minuscule Kraken. Keldon Knight 88 says smoking. Cool, cool. Looks like that big Lannister army got invested fighting with its other enemy, our friend the Gardeners, and allowing us to extend these sieges. This first siege of Lannisport is almost complete. And that will move the needle quite a bit on the war. Oh, Lord Tytos of Stilfen is inherited. We had a... Lord Lyman the Unchaste died. He was one of our counselors. Okay, well, we got to fix that. We have a new Hand of the King needed. Who is going to be our new Hand of the King? It wants us, yeah, it wants a stewardship position there. So it's going to suggest Torrance, Lord of Blackwood. We've had bad luck with the Blackwoods in the past, but that was this guy's father, or maybe it was his grandfather, I forget, or uncle. But this guy is a fan of us, and he would be a fine choice, I think. Yes, we will give him the job, and he will like us more for it. He's also a Master of Horse and Hand of the King. Very nice. He will, yeah, we need him to oversee the realm for sure. Improve our stuff. But we also need to... Yeah, we're going to need to train troops back in here. Get that going for... We're going to be thinking ahead as far as troops go. Why is our Master of Whispers so bad? Jeez. That's because she's this lady that we wanted to impress. Not really. We wanted her to not hate us because she's a lady that matters. We do have guardianships available. It's true. Just Helena Hor. Oh, yeah. She's ready for more education. Oh, yeah. That's who her guardian was. So she just lost her guardian to old age. Assign guardian. Now, she is exceed. Wait, hang on. Back out of that. She's exceeding more in the military than she is with the stewardship. So we'll go ahead and encourage that. Let's see. Who would be a good choice? Leslin or perhaps Cleos. Our buddy Cleos. We like him a lot. We'll go ahead and get... He wanted to be handed the king. He's not getting it. He gets this instead. He likes us a bit more. Dangerous faction. I'm not worried about that for now. Weak claims. Check all these things. Special. What are we missing here? Oh, yeah. We should make sure all our commander titles are assigned. Oh, that's right. We have more. That way, because those are being used in the war right now. Yes, Wyman with a 19 skill. That's excellent. Lauren with a 16. And certainly Joran with a 15. Lauren and Joran. How about that? And do we have any other slots open right now? Court Jester isn't... Okay, Bodyguard. Yeah, we have 2 Bodyguard spots open. It's suggesting Garibald. Why Garibald? What's so special about him? Does he have a high dual skill? 5 dual skills, pretty good. This is basically ranked by dual skill. 5 isn't great, but it's useful, and we'll leave 1 spot open. Oh, she's just as good. 517. Okay. Well, oh wow, she actually works with the Drowned God. That's cool. Look at this. Taliaya. Huh. Baron Rivers' wife. She's rude. She's a skilled fighter, a rude skilled fighter. He's paranoid. Paranoid and diligent sounds like a pretty good bodyguard, actually. Well, so he wins out over her because of that. Well, we'll take them both. It was close enough. All right. We had 2 spots. All right, back to it. Back to it. Almost have Lannisport, then we'll have this is a rather easy siege of Castle Rock given what we know, what we know about it in canon, but yeah, we'll have to forgive the game for not being perfect. Still pretty darn awesome. I would really like these 2 armies to fight, but I don't think that's going to happen. They're not actually at war. So we are losing. So the war we're helping the Gardeners in, they're doing really poorly. They're at minus 59%. So we might actually give them some real help. Well, our numbers are really dropping down here. That's bad. We lost that spot there. We just lost too many men up here. Oh, shoot. Now it's time to flee to our ships. There's 13,000 men. Okay. Time to sail all the way around to escape the Lannisters. We have to go back up here. Where are we going to sail to? We're going to sail all the way to here and take Stoney Sept back. The long way. And we don't have any more men to call up, do we? Do we have any additional men? Yes, we do. We have a few more men to call up. That is very much needed right now. And they will meet us. Yeah, we need to send a squadron of ships off here, actually. Oh, we'll have to wait until those guys get back. Okay, these guys will meet us here. Moving through. We are in the year, we're about to end the year 8072. So almost 700 almost 700 rather, almost 3/4 of a century handled in this game so far. Now he's coming to take back his territories up here, which would really undo a lot of our progress. But if we take Stoney Sept back, that will do a lot of the same. Okay. Break this squadron up a little bit. We just need a group. Not that big of a group. A small group. 10 is plenty to go pick up these guys. Remember, every ship holds 100 men. That is the math on that. Okay, year 8073 is here. Yeah, we might not be able to win this war after all. I thought we'd be able to, but let's see what we can do. We can still hire another. Actually, we can hire another batch of men. That's going to help. We're also going to regenerate soldiers from our existing sellsword companies. So let's call up. I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm going to hire one more batch of sellswords and add them to our group and see if we can't win with that. And if we can't win with that, then then we'll have to we might even have to let them have Stoney Sept, which would be too bad. But maybe they'll be willing to back down because of their wars as well. We might outlast them even if we can't beat them, because they are fighting the Gardeners. There's more than one way to win this war. Yeah, let's get 20 commander. That's really good. We'll get him. Gior of White Harbor. Now we can really quickly take these back, because they are extremely lightly garrisoned. So we took all the Stoney Sept spots. That's hard to say. Back really quickly. Gets our war score to 84%, because that is the main issue here, is them trying to take Stoney Sept. And now we have enough men, if we can combine these armies, to have an advantage on them. Especially if we count the skill of these men. Oh, they're coming for us already. 24th of February, 5th of March. This guy, okay. Do we want to leave? Let's see. Let's just see how long this would be a really close battle. This is not good terrain for defense. Let's see. March 1st. We can escape. We could go here March 1st. Yeah, we could easily escape to one of these other territories and wait till we have a little bit more strength. Or try to outmaneuver them, make them fight us. Yeah, let's outmaneuver them. Let's try to get them to make a mistake and attack us on a terrain where we have the defensive advantage, rather than attack us on one where it's even. They can walk right back into Stoney Sept all they want. They're also attriting right now. We can let them lose a few more men. So yeah, staying away from battle right now is to our advantage. It'll only get better if we wait a few minutes. Who's saying this? Okay, so a Dornish princess who's currently in prison is complaining to us. She's imprisoned by the High Septon. Why would we be so worried about the Dornish? No. We can't be affording to tell our vassals to stop that these days, because, you know, we need all their loyalty in this war. Yes, Stoney Sept trades hands again. Oh, they're coming! They're coming for us. They want to fight. They actually want to. Wait, aren't we marching to Pink Maiden? No, we're not going there yet. To Brentstone. No, okay, so they are going to get here on March 24th. There's no way we can get here sooner than that. March 31st. I don't think March 30th, 24th, April 2nd. Yeah, we can't escape. And that's fine. We don't need to escape. We should be able to win. So let's make sure we have all the right commanders in place again. We do. All these greats. There's nobody better, as I can tell. Actually, do we have a... Oh, yeah, morale defense. That's what we want. We want morale guys. That's what we want. Wait, no, this is the cavalry commander. We still want cavalry commander over here. This guy will get the defense. We'll go with Wyman the defender. Wyman the defender. All right, here we go. Big old battle again. Oh, yes! We're cheering because... We're cheering because it appears that... What happened to Hodor? Wait, why is it... Oh, because the other guy died. Wait, why? What has happened here? Hodor's alive. He even has a kid. Okay. He's still heir to the Kingdom of the Trident, which is no good, but there's time to change that. Okay. He'll heir to the Iron Rivers, yeah. Good. That's good. Overall good. Now we have the war. Fight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Battle. Oh yeah, it's going well for us to start. And here comes reinforcements. Yeah, the morale is getting crushed. We're going to win. We're going to win easily. Yes. Oh, nice slaughter. More than 3 to 1 on men. And given how many sellswords we have, a lot of them are dead sellswords who will just regenerate. So now we go to Stoney Sept to retake our spots, as well as chase them down again. Maybe we'll go to win the war this time. New Lord Commander, who is this? Robar. Okay, good job, Robar Waynwood. Take it back. Give us back all of our territories. Give it back. Can we beat this 3-man garrison? There's a 3-man garrison there in this last one. Okay, so war score is 95%. I think if we take any territory at all. Okay. Yes, you can have a reward. 51. What? No. No. You cannot have that much money. We cannot give you that much money. Open council position. Who? Our maester. Oh yeah, we need a maester. We don't have a maester. We need a maester. Get us a maester. Send off to the Citadel for a maester. It costs 26 gold to ask for a maester? Dang, the Citadel is charging some dough. It's worth it, though. Just for that, I'm going to send the drowned man to proselytize in Stoney Sept to show where the religion sits around here. They are worshiping the drowned god. That is that. Okay. Stoney Sept. We're going here. We're going to take this territory. And that's probably going to be enough. To 5 more percent is all we need to win the war. And it will be a nice victory indeed. Oh, there they are. There they are. A Northman by the name of Chael. Oh, an 18 on his learning. Excellent. That's a good maester. Cool. Oh, this is Plains? Oh, go get him. Oh, we're going to catch him July... They're going to get away July 8th. We're going to catch him July 6th. And there's no defensive bonus here. We're going to get him. This is it. This battle will end the war. One of the slaves in our camp has distinguished themselves. All right, well, what's their deal? 16! That is really good. Cool, all right. We will take the 16 stewardship slave into our service. Looks like we have a battle. A hand-to-hand fight, potentially, against a guy who is better than us. So, our Summer Islander bodyguard is going to jump in and defend us. Oh, no. She's dead. This would stink to lose. We got him! He killed our bodyguard, but we killed him. Yes, Lord Samwell, the hot-tempered 17-year-old Lord of Ashmark. We got him. Nice. That was... Whew. That was a good fight. That gave me a slight slight uptick in my heart rate. I didn't want to die before we straightened out our succession for Prince Hillard there. Yeah. Okay. Valar Morghulis indeed. Nice little win to our prestige. And then we should be able to finish this battle off, and that'll be that. Yeah. Oh, cool. Some guys are going off reaving. Have fun, reavers. This battle is almost over and done. A beatdown. Now we make them surrender. You must surrender on force demands. Yeah. We have won. We have won our war. And now we want to maybe try to help the Reach a bit. We'll keep this army up for now. Send it to go help. We'll split this army up. We got to break it apart because it's too big. Oops. Too big. Break it in two. Keep sending more men into this other group. I'm going to do about a 2-to-1 split here. I have about 10,000 on the left and 5,000 on the right. And send the 10,000 eastward to pick off territories and the 5,000 south to pick off territories, and see if we can help our... That way we can have a little goodwill between our... And someone that we don't really want the Gardeners as an ally, but we don't want them as an enemy, because I foresee more fighting with the West. Now we have enmity with them. We may decide to attack them. Wait, why would my council be different? It's not different. These are all the same people. Okay, that explains that. A little slightly buggy little question there. Send this guy here and send this guy here. To free these territories, this will be really easy to free from the Targaryens. Oh, really important to send these ships down. Sit down, ships. Go sit. Here we go. This should be open just a second. We can take that. Boom, take it back. No money for us, but a little bit of devoutness for helping our allies, I suppose. And same deal over here. This will help out our war score. It doesn't really matter if we lose this war, but it's so easy for us to do what we're doing right here. To help our ally out, we may as well get some goodwill out of it. What else can we do here? We really need to take care of this trident issue. Okay. We are a really prestigious High Lord now. And Hillard is the elector now. That's good. But we have this Kingdom of the Trident issue that we don't like. We really don't like how the laws work here. We don't want Hodor to inherit. And his son is now head. And so we want to change the laws. We want to change the laws. Now, how do we do that? First, we have to be at peace, and we have to have our vassals at peace with each other. So, well, yeah, the only way to do that is to help end this war against the Targaryens. Okay, well, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, yeah, we have these 500 men here as well. You ships will sit down for now. So that will, having the ships put down means that they will not be costing us a lot of money, which is the problem with them at the in general. So let's see what happens if we just, head straight for Blackwater Bay. See what happens there. If we could just, maybe put an end to this quickly. Yes, unlanded sons, absolutely. He is unlanded. I am curious how he came out though. Quado is already he's a shaved-headed guy at age 16, but he is apparently appealing. Apparently that's appealing. Cool. That's good for him. And he is brave and honest and gregarious and tempered. These are a lot of great traits. He is an excellent diplomat, which is the most important trait, so good for him. Very good for him. We should probably get him married at some point, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Oh, our maester needs to be doing work. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I definitely screwed up the situation with Hodor. I didn't do that properly. There was no reason to marry him. But all is not lost. We can change the laws. Okay, this guy does not need to be here. He needs to go here. Yeah. Not enough men could fit there. Oh, supply. I misread that. I thought that was supply limit 10,000, but it's actually supply limit 21,000. So we'll put everybody there, and maybe we'll just take their capital, and that will end the war really fast. And then we'll make our vassals stop fighting if we can, and then we will see about changing the law so our two kingdoms aren't under different succession laws, which is really crappy. We don't want that. It's no good for us, and we don't want Hodor to inherit. What? What? It went back? Oh, the voting keeps going back and forth. That's what happens. We keep having people changing their vote. Oh, cool. Helena is doing really well. Oops, I clicked on the wrong character. Helena. There she is. 10. Yeah, that's really good. 10 martial already. At her age. At her young age. Nothing else to take there. Let's take these guys. Yeah. We'll just be picking off some territory here. Doing our part to help our allies. Really doing our part to help ourselves by helping our allies. But we don't have to let them know that, right? They can think it's all about us being nice. Negative 13%. Make that, yeah, take another spot. Keep taking territory. All right. And here as well. We could do an end around on the Velaryons. Go or attack Storm's End maybe by bringing our ships around if we wanted to. Where's the money at? That's a good question. Which of these territories are the richest of these? That way we can... Oh, Bronzegate. Maybe we can go after Bronzegate. That could be the play. Yes. This has been quite the series of wars. This has been an interesting session. It's been all battle. That's not normally how things go. Last game, we had almost no battle. We had reaving and we had traveling all around the world. This has been a much different session. Taking Rosby, taking all these little spots. Yeah, all these helpless little territories. Picking them off, making money along the way. Ooh, Duskendale's next. Ah, they gave up. All right, the war is over. Okay. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, stop fighting. In fact, that's part of our goals right now. We want everyone to stop fighting. We want all of our people to quit it. Ah. No right to tell him to stand down. Well, that's annoying because we can't change the laws until those guys stop fighting. But it doesn't look like these wars can't possibly last that long. All right. Telling people to end their wars, even though it probably won't work. Wyman Brownmeyer declared liberation of Greywater Watch on King. Do you have no... A dangerous revolt has broken out among the Crannogmen? I doubt that. Ah, that one obeyed. There we go. That one obeyed too. Okay. Damn right. Y'all better obey. Can't end his war. Okay, well, we'll see about that. Where are these angry Crannogmen? I don't see them anywhere. And there's no war listed anywhere. I guess that just didn't go very far, did it? All right. We can dismiss all of these men. And that includes all those sellswords. Which means we're going to start making money instead of losing money. Because our expenses were greater than our income. And now we will start stacking up the chips again. But we still have the issue. Geez, there's a lot of people we can imprison for what? What do they do? 45, 50, 53. Lord Torrance the Dreamer, Jorn of Atranta. Okay, well, are these guys in a faction? We probably have some dangerous faction against us, don't we? Yes. What is this faction? This is a dangerous faction. Oh, it's Crown Loyalists. Okay. That's a good faction. Alrighty then. Never mind. Never mind. No problem there. Oh, geez. He blinded him. What? Oh, you can't see the torn out eyes on a boy. Well, that's nice of them to spare us that visual. You see, as soon as he turns adult, he will have gaping eye cavities. All right, are any of our vassals at war? Can we change the law yet? I don't see any wars. Oh, wait, no, we do. There's a war right there. Yep, dang it. We still can't seem to get... Yep, we still can't seem to get votes for our... This guy is who they want to elect king. Why? What is he so good at? Why do they like him more? Oh, because he's a reaver? That's part of it anyway. Plot against him. Let's see. Award. We can make him the court jester. It will embarrass him a bit. But I doubt that will do much at all. We need more real... Okay, so... We want to maybe we can change, at least while we're working on this, we could do that instead. We can't raise this yet because we need to raise our realm authority. That will help. Okay, so we're going to raise our realm authority if possible, and that will help us make more changes. That's going to be part of our process to getting the laws changed, so King Hodor doesn't become a thing. We're going to have Joffrey of Gullhall killed, the little boy. That's too bad for us, but we're going to have to do that. We need one backer. Who's going to back us on this? Somebody... We might need to bribe somebody to do this for us. Okay, who's the scumbag that will kill a child? Maybe Kella, this Sworn Shield? Yeah, she's cruel. That do it? Will she do it now? Yes. There we go. We have a taker for our dirty deed. Once he's dead, we'll take out Hodor as well. We'll kidnap him. And bad things will happen. Yes, okay. Well, hope no one finds out. That would be bad, but we can't have all those titles passed. We gotta have a backup plan in case we can't change the laws in time. Yep. Also, not too happy with this Lord Ragnar. I may have to take him out as well. Many options. We can. Theli is asking. We can have our grandson killed, but not our son. Yeah, I don't quite understand why our son is not a target and our grandson is. I'm not clear on that. Usually they're both a target, so it might be location or I'm not sure. I'm honestly not. Usually it's both. There's probably maybe someone can knows something I don't. I'm sure someone knows something I don't. But this particular thing. Okay. It's funny that we're having our first Twitch stream today on the first day of TwitchCon, the yearly event. I might go to next year's TwitchCon once I've got more experience with Twitch and once we've been on here for a while. I'm Maelor of the House Drace, the first of my name, promise, pledge, and guarantee decided, well, who is this guy? Crowned the seven kings. Yeah, right. King of us. You're not king of us, pal. Yeah, he's no king of ours. He's king of just that eastern coast there. Oh, looks like he has part of the northern part of what is that? Mylonos? I don't even know what that is. The north of Tyrosh? Yeah, north of Myr. Some chunk south between Pentos and Myr. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Yes, we know about that. No. You cannot have that. But we will use our diplomacy skill to make you feel comfortable. We're so good at that. What's happening with this plot? Oh, geez, little Joffrey is slow also. That's funny. Yeah, we also have the Faceless Man option potentially. What are these options here? No. Okay. Nothing need to be done there. Let's do a feast. That's a other thing to do. Celebrate. What? No. We will not do that. We cannot give you money right now after all that spending in war. So, yes, feast. That message popped up before I could click on the feast there. All right, so yes, we will be having a feast, and that'll improve our happiness, and maybe that'll give us another shot at convincing people to vote on for our guy. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. We can do it. We can now change this to elective monarchy. It is now an option. We're going to also do that. Okay, cool. We are switching to. We are now nominating Prince Hillard for the job. There we go. Cool. All right. We're having a feast to celebrate this. That is a great thing. We have mostly disinherited. What? Why won't we play as him? No. Yeah, we don't want to be him. The game still wants us to pass down to Hodor. Well, that's screwed up. Why is that? Well, we can still get him killed. Yes, big feast. Hillard married Lady Danelle of the Tower of Dread, who I believe she had a... What? I thought she had a really nice trait, but I don't see it. I thought we married her to someone with a great trait, with a genetic trait. I must be misremembering. Clearly I am, because she doesn't have it. But he is wise, and they don't have kids yet. She's 26, and they like each other okay, but so far no kids. Feast is on. All right. Lord William the Stammerer? Nice. The Lord of Wayfarer's Rest. I'm sure he's capable of more interesting things than being mentioned for that. No. We say no. Feast is ruined. We're making too big a deal out of it. All right. We'll do it. We'll take care of our vassals. Ugh. Yeah, large winter reserves. Okay, fine. Spend, spend, spend. Well, that's what we built all that infrastructure. Oh, good. Okay. Good work. 25 prestige, 50 prestige for him. Thieves Guild is removed. That helps our tax rate, probably. Lord Bernarmandra, another petition. What is the deal with this petition? 20. Who do we care about more? These are two High Lords. We care about both of them. Well, we don't know who did it, so we decide with the one we care about more. All right, we'll make Christopher pay some cash. We'll just give him a slap on the wrist. Acrobats. Yes, yes, yes. Gain 1 learning. 1 intrigue for only a year. Yeah, we'll take 1 learning. That's better. Okay. What is the option for this? Intrigue, you get to have 12. You have to have a Master Whisperers with an intrigue of 18, or you have to have an intrigue of 12, and that's how you can hire the Faceless Man. That's not very, not a lot of requirements there, but we don't actually meet either of them, so. Darn. Do we even have, because our Master Whisperers is terrible, but we don't have anyone really good either. We could get it up to a 9, or a 13, but that's not very good. And it would make the lady upset. Bonuses to our feast, or to our diplomacy and to our prestige. +2 diplomacy for, looks like 2 years. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's very useful. Approved limited realm authority. That's good. So we can, what is this? Message about arranged betrothal. What is this? Helena married to Sir Horace Flowers. What is this man's ethnicity? Look at that guy. He looks kind of, he looks like he might be from the Far East. Emperor, yep, he's got a Yeetish grandfather and a Yeetish mother. That's cool. Gardner Yeetish marriage. How about that? That is, wow, look, there's a Prince Mace and an Aeron and a Rob Flowers and an Alador. So they're married. They want to marry the bastard Sir Horace, the son of King Leo the Unchaste. Of course, Leo the Unchaste has bastards. To our trueborn daughter? What? I don't know about that. It would be nice to have a marriage with the Reese. What does everyone say? What do you guys think? Should we marry Princess Helena to Sir Horace Flowers? Should we create a marriage between the Reach and the Iron Rivers? Should we pull out for a non-bastard, or should we reject the notion that a bastard is lesser? Or any other thoughts? In the meantime, I will be checking these other decisions. Lajara Dane says, better offer, wait for better offer. Minge Forever says, nah. The Yeetish Imperial Bastard part is cool. I agree. That is part of why I'm thinking about it. But we could get one of the Royals, maybe. Let's decline. Let's counteroffer. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they'll take, well, if they even have the possibility. Prince Aeron is not betrothed. Who's the actual heir here? Prince Giles. He's, of course, already married. But he has Aemon, a 6-year-old boy who is strong, or capable, rather. He could be married to Helena. They'll do that. All right. Cool. Helena to Aemon, the heir, who is the second in line to the throne. Cool. Let's do that marriage. I imagine you guys will approve of that. Yeah, this is a good marriage. Let's do that. That's some good prestige for us, too. We get 286 prestige for that. Yeah, cool. Well, that marriage won't go off for a while, though, because this boy's only 6. Helena, unfortunately, is 6 years older than him, but that's not a big deal. Cool. I'm very pleased with that marriage. Yes. Prince Aemon and Princess Helena. Very nice. Isn't that Princess Iffy's son is the question from Theli 13. I believe it might be. Where is... No, it's Sybil. Helena is my child with Sybil. Or I guess that's the only wife. They're all the child of Sybil. Yeah. Iffy's kid. What did happen to Iffy's kid? Who was Iffy's? Whoops, we're up in the Starks here. I can't remember. It's all gets so convoluted. That's why I have to write scripts because these bloodlines and these family trees are just so dense sometimes. Once I know it, but I haven't memorized this one yet. I don't think I need to. Oh, our Hand of the King is gone again. How about that? All right, we got another option for Hand of the King. So William, good old William the Stammerer, is not a great option. Actually, what we can do is we can make Lord Mathis. We can move him away. We can fire him as Master of Coin and make him Hand of the King. So let's do that. Let's do Master of Coin. Let's make it this guy, the slave who we've brought up, and I wish it didn't have that feature where you made people mad for removing him from his job when really I promoted him. Yeah. So, how are we doing on this here? Still no votes. Still don't have the proper votes for our guy. But we do have... First night is legal? Yeesh. I didn't know that. In the Kingdom of the Iron Islands area. But our Trident Kingdom, we do have thraldom. We don't have vassal obligations there. And we did change the law, but we have Mathis of Seaguard as our Hand of the King is currently the one with the votes. So, Hillard needs to have a more impressive title, for one thing. That will help. He needs to have more land. That will help his candidacy a bit. We're going to give him the Castle of Widow's Tower. And he needs to be more prestigious, too. Oh yeah, we have some titles to give out. Let's take care of that while we can. Moelle is not that good of a fighter, really. I think we'll leave one of these spots open. She's a 7? Eureka, wow. Yeah, we'll take her for sure. We'll leave one spot open. Master of Horses open. We will give that to Stefar, Lord of Pretty Good Wick. He wants to fall in love. Well, we can't help him with that. Whose votes do we need to win? Hillard, we could make him more prestigious with that, but that's not what we need him to do. We need him on this. And High Almoner, that we will give to another voter. Another person with the people with the crowns have the votes, so that's who we care about the most. We want them to vote for our candidate. We need them to like us a lot. And you can actually see who's voting for who. I actually should have looked at this first. See the 3 votes there. The supporters of Ragnar are Stefar, Ragnar, and Victarion. So he votes for himself, and 2 other people are voting for him. And the 1 vote for Hillard is us, and then the 1 vote for Harwin is Harwin. And then in the Kingdom of the Trident, people who have votes, we have 4. We have we have Wayfarer's Rest, River Run, Southstone, Seaguard, Acorn's Ridge, The Crossing, me, and Derry. Those are the votes. So there's more voters. There's 10 voters at least. There may be some people who have abstained. That's probably not the case, though. And Yeah, so we just need to... yeah, we need to get... what we need to do is acquire another important landed title and bestow that on Hillard. That will give him a lot more prestige, as well as giving him monthly prestige. And... oh yeah, we need to do... we still have another title to give out. We have to do the Regent, and we have to do another Commander or two. Okay, wow, he really hates us. Why does he hate us so much? Why? Evil Tyrant? Why are we an Evil Tyrant? We're not an Evil Tyrant. Well, still, you're going to command our armies, even though you hate us. And this Ragnar guy, yeah, maybe we can send him into battle and get him killed. That's one way we can maybe deal with him. Although we're not exactly wanting to lose guys by having them die. Okay, so... collect taxes, yep, do that. Yeah, it's true. Minshrow versus problem hand of the kings. The action needs diplomacy and stewardship. It's true. It just indicates that stewardship is more important. I'm not even sure that's true, but it says that on the screen. The indicator could be wrong. Now, okay, so we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon. I'm going to try to keep these generally to be 2 hours. We're doing them more often, but we're not going to have them go to beyond 2 hours. And you know, we'll always get to a stopping point within the game. We're not going to stop in the middle of a war that's close to over. But this is a good kind of low action point. So unless something really huge starts going here, we're going to call it a night pretty soon. I want to recap what our goals are here, though. We want to improve our standing. We really want to improve Hillard's standing, though, so he inherits these things. And we cannot have Hodor inheriting our stuff either. We're still working on the kidnapping and the assassination, which is, you know, we're sullying ourselves with that business, but we got to do what we got to do. And we probably are going to go reaving again. That'll be a thing for next time because we want to get more money. Always want more money. Always want more money. And because more money means we can build more castles and upgrade our things and more soldiers and all that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and build this thing here. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our private farms for slightly more income and infantry there. I do like to keep a good amount of money in the bank, though, for if war breaks out, you can hire a bunch of mercenaries. I'm not going to spend any more money than that. Although, remember, we're going to get more money pretty soon with some reaving. Who's been attacking? Oh. Yeah. We do not care if our people raid the West. You guys can suck it. We are not happy with y'all. Attack us if you must. We'll beat you down again. Maybe we'll let this guy pay his ransom. Can we let this guy pay his own ransom? We can't execute him, can we? Fear. No, that would be tyrannical. But he could give us money. 145 gold. No, he did. Oh, he doesn't have the money. All right, well. Still. You get to stay in the dungeon, boyo. Sorry, I meant to say, yes, if I said we need to lose Hillard, I did not mean that. If I said that, yes. Hillard is the man we want to build our future around. But we have to get our other great lords to see it the way we do. Ah, we got a oh good, we got a second vote. We have Gaston's support now. So we got one more supporter. We need to peel. If we peel one of the votes off from Lord Mathis, that'll be a 3-3 tie, and I think we win the tiebreaker. Okay. Little Joffrey could be going down here. All right, so I need to check let's check the vassals here and see who we can work on opinion-wise to get these votes. We need to peel these votes off. Who are our best bets? Lord Gaston. Oh, that's what happened. Lord Torrance the Dreamer died. It worked. All right. The world is too cruel for children. Okay. Yep, it's done. Our grandson, we killed our own grandson. We're so evil. But, you know, it's a video game. And we're role-playing, even though we're not an evil character. But we're doing what we think is necessary, even though we're a family person. Boy, this is really anti-role-playing here, actually. I feel bad about going against killing our own grandson when we're a family person. Really shouldn't have done that. But we got to outplay our mistake. We wouldn't have done this. He's still, what is he still the heir to? Heir to the High Lordship of the Neck. What else is he heir to? Is it just that? Nope, Lordship of Hamahall, Silverreed, Kingspire Tower. All these titles passing down the other way. So, yes, we have to kidnap him. We need some help with this plot. Who will help us? Kella again will help us. Of course she will. She's our great helper. Who else will help us? Sarah will help us. And so will Pia. And so will Sorella. All these women are going to help. They all really don't like poor young Hodor here. Ilaria will help. Okay. That's good enough. Special minor titles. Yep. Back your plot. Warring, yes. Okay. All right. More backers. We're doing dirty work here. Yeah, I'm not really clear on why we can't kill him, but maybe we can once we get him in prison. Yes, troops morale is important. Let's do that. Get the troops morale up there. What else can we do here? What are our other goals? It might be reaving time, or we'll definitely not do that in this session because it's 8, and that's a thing that takes a while. It doesn't take too long, but it takes a minute. Yeah, let's at least get a little farther into the year. I could speed the timer up here since we're not active in any particularly super engaging plot line at the moment. We're in between major events. Make Hodor a bodyguard. I don't think is he eligible for that. Can I do that? I think actually maybe I can. Oops. Let's see if I can. Where is the? Oops, not there. I need my council and minor titles, bodyguard. No, he's not eligible. That would be funny. Bummed out that Talyaya was killed in battle, but she was honorable. She did her duty. Also, we can bribe these other lords to vote for our guy. That is always effective, or not always effective, but is often effective. Mathis Grell. Do we have his vote right now? Whose vote? Both of these things matter. Mathis Grell. We do not. Wait, he's not even... Oh, he's one of the ones that's nominated, of course. Well, yeah, he is, of course. We can't get him to not vote for himself. So Helya, Lothar, and William. Which of those three can we get? Helya, Lothar, and William. Helya, Lothar, and William. Who's closest? Who is closest to liking us? Helya, Lothar, and William. Helya is a 46. Okay. Oh, I see. There they are with the little electors over there. So Helya, let's give her... What do we give her? What can we give her? Oh, we can make her regent. That's interesting. Do we want to make her regent? Is she worthy? She is not very talented. She's also kind of up there in age. 55. Oh, she's infirm, stressed, and greedy. Okay. Well, actually, I will make her the regent. I'm going to make her the regent for now. She's not going to be long for this world. And it might get her to switch her vote. We got to do something. And then back to our view. Vassals, we need to change the mind of perhaps Cleos. Yeah, Cleos is another one. And we can give him money. That's a lot of money. But let's see what that does. Bribery. Bribery will get us everywhere or nowhere. We will also bribe. Can we also bribe her? Yeah, we should also bribe her. Yeah. Oh, God, that's a lot of money. And we are bribing all these electors. Gaston Blackwood, Leslin Piper. Yeah, another bribe. The Dragon Senegon. That bribe's a lot cheaper. Cool. All right, so we spent a lot of money on bribes. Let's see if that did anything. And we're going to go get more money soon because we are, oh yeah, we're officially been at peace too long. We're going to start losing prestige. What? Oh, he wants a trial by combat. Well, I suppose we can't deny him that. Lord Joron Botley is his champion. Who is Lord Joron? He's a dual skill estimate of 4. I won't let my sons risk their lives, but, well, I would if it's Hodor, I would. I will select someone to stand for... Yeah, I'm not going to fight him myself. I will select someone. Stephen Hoare, Sir Sebastian Stackspear, Baelor Tawny, or Leslin Piper. Well, Stephen Hoare is my man. He is an ass kicker. And his dual skill estimate is 8. That's probably the best we have on this list. 2.8. That is terrible. What is 55-year-old Baelor Rivers with his literal... He's frail. How would that guy be our option? Dual skill estimate -2. Why is he even a suggestion? Leslin the Oppressor. Is he an elector? Leslin is an elector. I think he is an elector. Now, this gives us an interesting possibility. Which is he an elector for? He's probably an elector. He must be the... yeah, of course it's for the Iron Island. Or for the... Yeah, and he's voting for Lord Cleos. Well, interesting. If we let Leslin fight this guy and he dies, his son may vote differently. Interesting. If we send Stephen in, Stephen will almost certainly win this battle, and that will be that. But he might lose. There's a chance he loses, and we like Stephen, and we don't care about Leslin Piper. He's Leslin the Oppressor. Yeah. And we don't like him. Yeah, we don't like this guy. So we could send him into battle. He likes us. He's still not voting for our guy. All right. Yeah, this is clever, I think. Let's do it. Send in Leslin Piper. This is win-win. Yeah, you will. Fight well or die and be someone else. Okay. Well, our guy won anyway. The wall or the drown. Oh, does he have a vote? He has a vote. If we spare him, will he vote for us? Vote for our candidate? Probably not. Tough choice, actually. I wonder. Merciful. Yeah, I wonder if that would give him. I wonder if there's a chance he would give us a. He doesn't have any kids. Oh, his heir is not his son, so he might. Okay, well, I think we should send him to the wall. What do you guys think? I think we should do the Drowned God style, though. That's how we execute people. We're not going to go with the wall. Yeah, execution. Give him to the Drowned God. Yeah. Give him to the Drowned God, indeed. That's what we do. We're not. We are holy. We are King Aeron the Holy. Boom. We just drowned the minuscule kraken. And with that, I think we'll let the year expire and we'll call that a session, guys. Thanks everyone for coming. That was really fun. That's a good way to end it. And we'll start the next session with Reaving. Oh, Stephen Hoare died anyway. Oh, I could have let him go out and battle, but I think he would have won that easily. Oh well, long live Stephen A nice long life, 65 years. In Westeros, that is a long life. And he has 4 children to continue his name. Although they are all Rivers. Anyway. Salute to Stephen. He was had the Reaver trait and the Deceitful trait and the Solid trait, and as well as patient and lustful and gluttonous and charitable and ambitious. And he fought many battles. Well done. Well done. Okay. Yes, we will give him a funeral for sure. Yeah. We'll make it a big deal. Well, not that big. We'll make it a pretty big deal. Not the lords and ladies of the realm. But the whole, yeah, everyone in vassals in court. Yeah, but that's still a really expensive funeral. Yeah, what is dead we never die? Oh, and winter's coming. See, with the death of Stephen, here comes winter. that's what happens. All right, we still got 2 months of game time to play out, and we're gonna spend lavishly on food, definitely. Big affair here. And halfway through November, trucking along here. Yep, sure, we'll have some Summer Islander dancers at a funeral. That seems a little strange, but we'll do it. Yeah, spending money. We're going to play to the year. What? Lister Rivers uses attendance at the feast to kind of... Oh, another petition, huh? I don't know if I care about either of these guys. Neither of these dudes seem to be important. I'll side with Aeron, because he's more talented, because I don't know better. They don't seem satisfied with the food. We spent a lot of money on the food. We spent the max. Elise becomes our friend. Well, who is Elise? A nice-looking lady who is already married. Biani Harlaw. Another petition, huh? Biani the Mad Scythe. Whoa. Don't go up against her too lightly. And Aeron. Again, Aeron? Everyone's against this guy. Maybe he is doing stuff. Oh, he's a lunatic. Okay. I'll say he's clearly guilty. Or I'll say he has to pay. Garibald. The debt stands, or we lose 50 prestige. We're not going to make the merchants unhappy, so we'll lose 25 gold rather than lose 20% off tax income. That's an easy bit of math. Again, Aeron, this guy. He's such a lunatic. The funeral, there we go. 40 piety, little boost there. Do we have an ambition active right now? Yeah, we're still trying to adapt a lifestyle all this time. And the year has passed. All right. That's it for today, everybody. Gonna save the game. Appreciate you coming out. We will keep doing these every 2 weeks. We'll get a little farther on our unlocking of Twitch features, and we'll have more stuff for you guys to do in the chat there. And you can send the bits and do cool visuals and things like that. Thanks everybody for coming. Appreciate that. Spread the word that we've moved over to Twitch, and spread the word that you can now follow us on Westeros History Gaming YouTube channel. All of these streams will be uploaded there, but they're also viewable here on Twitch for 14 days after the stream. And once we climb the ranks in Twitch, the streams will be here even longer. They'll be here for 60 days. But in any case, we'll be uploading them to YouTube, so you'll be able to watch them on YouTube if you prefer it. But this is where they'll be live from here on out. So here on Twitch, twitch.tv/History of Westeros. See you guys next time. I'll be in Patricon with Kyle Foster and some others next weekend. So that lines up well with our schedule. So the next stream will be, I suppose that is November 8th. I'm sorry, November 9th will be the Friday. So expect to see us then. Till then, Valar reread us. And have a great weekend, everybody. Happy fandom.